Right, yo, it's so bright over there. It's crazy. Yeah, the natural lighting is crazy. Ooh.
Ah.
Oh, damn it, I scared you. Usually people are like, oh my god, you're so close to my ear. And I'm like, yeah,
For some reason, I'm just used to that.
man. Why?
It's a good question. I don't really know.
For some reason.
People do
You're
that
just
to
used to
me.
that?
I'm just like, oh, that.
Hello.
Hello.
What do you feel?
I feel happy to be here.
Nice. I'm happy you're here too. So, talk to me.
Yeah.
Learn anything new about yourself?
Oh, absolutely.
Alright.
And I wrote it down.
Did you bring your journal?
Yeah, wait.
I'll punch you in the throat.
I will also punch myself in the throat. Because I, It's here.
There it is.
It's here. I was like, I can't forget it. Because that's embarrassing. Okay, so what did I write down? My eyes shaking. Let's see. Nope. Okay. So like the last time that we were here, I wrote down like the things I'm working on or like what we're focusing on or whatever. Because I was like, yeah. And I went back and I looked at those things because I was like, I gotta do that in my brain. And I was like writing things down, and then I realized that I was trying to structure the way I was writing, like as if, like I was trying to make that look neat and perfect and pretty and all of that. And I was like, why? Why am I doing that? No one's looking at this but me. So yeah, I was just kind of noticing how that kind of need for everything to be really crisp and perfect in other areas, more areas than one, I guess. Yes. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I was like, damn it, that's really in me, huh?
I mean, do you not want, there's nothing wrong with structuring your thoughts, but does it help you?
Like, I guess. It does, but then it gets distracting because I'm too worried about how, like, making it look neat for my own eyes. And then I'm losing the essence of trying to write and, like, you know, the purpose of that. You know what I mean? Because I'm too busy.
Yeah, trying to organize it as opposed to just letting it all out.
Exactly.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so you realize you're a low-key neat freak?
Not even low-key, like...
High-key.
A little bit.
High-key. So what would you say makes you like a neat freak?
I don't know.
Or perfectionist? Because you told me perfectionist. I'm like, really?
I don't know. I think I need to think about that more. I don't know.
Okay. Want to name anything else about yourself?
literally this morning, and I wrote that down. I was like, why do I do the thing where I'm over analyzing a situation when it's clearly the opportunity is right there, right in front of me, and I shouldn't have any doubts about it, but I am doubting it. And in particular, like, I want to say social situations, but I guess it could be like across the board. I don't know. But like in particular, this, I was just like, okay, like the thoughts that are going through my head are like, will I be a burden to anyone? Am I truly wanted in this space? Or do I deserve this? Will I fail at what I do? Will I end up embarrassing myself in some sort of way? Will I be annoying to the other person? Kind of thing. And then I was like, ooh, okay, what is that? And then I figured out it's all rooted in my sense of self-worth. I don't have any of that.
Proud of you. You traced it all on your own, so
I did.
look at you go. Okay, so it's all rooted in your sense of self-worth, which was corrupted from what?
I think it goes back to my relationship with my father, and then other environmental factors, but that's a bigger one. I think it's trying to think if I put this into words. It's like, because I didn't get the love that I wanted, I felt like I wasn't worthy of having love. So then that translated into other areas of my life. And then just self-worth in general, I think. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. It does. What's really interesting, I mean, at least you spotted that trauma, right? Something I've learned is that a lot of us are afraid. A lot of us are afraid, speaking of fear, a lot of us are afraid to almost like act on what we truly feel, thinking we may sabotage what we have, but so we don't react on it because we don't want to lose it. But by us not reacting on it is what is sabotaging it. You know?
I also wrote that down. I was like, this is just self-sabotaging kind of behavior.
It is. It is. And it's almost as if, again, it's the mind. So like, why are you like, you're self-validating yourself, your sense of self-worth, why do you feel the need to protect it?
That's interesting.
And you don't have to answer now, but something a lot of us do is we protect ourselves with fear. That's like I wrote on the board. I'm not sure if you saw the post. But fear overpowers the mind. And I was like, and then what Tupac said about fear is more powerful than love. I'm like, no, it's. I was like, but wait, in a way, it like half is, because I'm like, once fear is up here, and like you believe in it, oh, it's game over. Like, it doesn't matter what it doesn't matter what you have in front of you. Someone can be like, listen, I want you to bother me all the time. It would be like, fine, and then 5 minutes later, you'd be like, so should I ask them? Should I bother them? Even though the person's like, I want you to bother me all the time. Yet the other person still has, so should I like talk to them about this? Or should I just, no, because if they really wanted this to happen, they would have said no, because well, maybe if I wait, then they'll reach to me and then I can say everything. But if they don't, then does that mean, or they just don't care, or maybe or now you're just lost up there as opposed to this
an actual conversation in my head that all of that.
So it's again what there's an underlying fear, but what is that fear? What are you afraid of? So that's up to you to figure out. You don't have to answer that. But I feel like that trace back up to your father. What's the other thing that you said about your self? What was it? Self-worth.
Yes.
Your self-worth stems from father and where else?
Other kind of environmental things like friendships. Yeah.
To you, what is self-worth for? Like, what is self-worth to you?
What is it to me?
Yeah.
Feeling like I belong in a space. Yeah. Feeling like I belong in a space and having a purpose in that space in relation to others.
Feeling like you belong in that space. And what?
I belong. Yeah. I think it's a belongingness.
A belongingness. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, where is there any space where you feel you belong?
Not really.
Okay. Is there a space where you would like to feel like you belong?
Everywhere.
Okay. Everywhere. Everywhere you go. Now, there's something in common with everywhere and you. What is it?
I love that question. Wow. Something in common between everywhere and me.
Yes. To be specific, you say, I want to belong everywhere. Okay. For you to belong everywhere, and then there's you. What are the things in common? What are the things needed for that to happen?
I genuinely don't know.
That's okay. You.
Oh, it's that simple. Okay.
It's that simple.
Okay.
It's nothing crazy. It's just you. For you to belong anywhere, you have to be there. So it's a lot of people, we get caught in the habit of, for us to belong somewhere, the outside conditions has to be accessible or pertain to us, but it doesn't work that way. So do your conditions control you, or do you control your conditions? So if you feel as if your self-worth is based off of your external conditions, oh, sweetheart, you're gonna have a whole new thing coming to you. Because nothing is permanent out here. So like, if you want to belong somewhere, the first place to belong is within yourself. Like if you really want to belong somewhere, because in reality, wherever you go, you will belong anywhere. Because all you need is yourself. Does that make sense? So you get it? Are you sure?
Yes.
Repeat it back to me.
Okay. In order to feel like I belong anywhere, I have to feel that in me, because I'm not going to get that externally.
Why? When you get that externally?
Because it's not permanent, or it's not, yeah. Permanent? Yeah, I think that's the word I want to use.
So let's say you go hang out with friends for an hour. Can you not belong there for an hour?
Wait, say that again?
If you say you make plans to go hang out with friends for an hour. Can you not belong there for an hour?
No, I can't.
So you can belong somewhere else.
Yeah.
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 Because you're your friends.
Well,
right?
wait. I'm getting confused. Wait. So, what?
You say all you need to do is you can belong with yourself internally.
Right.
And I'm saying you can also belong externally as well. Let's say if you have friends that you're going to hang out with for an hour. You can belong there for an hour, can you not? So how do you know you can't feel a belonging from external things?
I don't know.
It's also that simple, just. You don't have to think about it.
But now I'm thinking about it too much.
And once I say, you're like, oh, again, that simple. Yes, it is that simple.
Right, it is that simple, but the simple answer is just not coming to my head.
So remove the thinking. What was the answer that was before?
Before when?
When I asked you another simple question.
Right. It was just me.
So it's gonna be the same thing. Just you. You're basically the master of like your entire life. Yes. Yeah, I think you just need to understand the concept more. Because I'll throw all these extra things at you to also debate even what I told you. How you respond back will tell me how much you understand it or believe it. If that makes sense. So I'll do everything to make you feel confused because people out here in life are going to make you second guess yourself, reevaluate your own truths, make your feelings feel unvalidated, unjustified, almost bring your self-worth to like almost nothing because they can, and if you allow it, it happens. And so like, how strong is your will? How connected are you to you so that you are not corrupted or not distracted or not digesting destructive habits, conditions, thoughts, words, energy. Because it's going to happen. Life is, if I don't do it, life will do it 20 times just as hard. With like no remorse at all. And I love that. I like to do the same things as life. I'm like, you do it the best, but I'll try as well.
Right.
So again, belonging. Why do you want to belong somewhere? For what reason?
I don't really know.
Is it belonging or do you just want to feel loved?
Oof.
Well, that's the one.
That's the one. That's it. That's it right there.
Is that it? That's the one. You just want to feel loved. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, if you want to belong somewhere, there's a reason why you want to belong somewhere. What's that reason? Most of the time it's because we want to feel loved. We want to have that attention. We want to feel wanted, desired. Nothing wrong with it, but when it's not happening, how do we respond to it? A lot of times we respond to it with some type of negativity. We either feel sad, frustration, jealousy, resentment, whatever. Does that make sense? Yeah. Attachments. Remember what we spoke about last time? So are you attached to belonging somewhere? That's the one.
That's it. That's it.
So what can you do about it? Or what would you like to do about it?
I don't know. I don't know what to do about it.
Does it serve you any purpose?
No.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I don't know.
Think about it. These things that you're attached to, or that you've been conditioned to possibly be attached to. Because again, domestication can also lead to attachment, right? Remember that quote? Wrote that down, right?
Yep. And over here.
So, is it something that does serve a purpose? Because domestication can also be to something that you do enjoy doing. You just have to figure it out yourself. Yeah?
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Okay.
Right now.
Oh, right now. Okay.
Yes. No rush, you have time.
Right. Okay.
Does it serve any purpose at all?
I don't know.
What do you don't know about?
Everything.
Do you feel overwhelmed?
Do I feel what?
Overwhelmed?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
So, figuring out if being attached to the idea of belonging somewhere serves a purpose for you that's either positive or negative is something you do not know if you can do right now.
Yes. I don't think, I want to say I don't think so. Like, I don't think it serves a purpose, but I don't know why.
You don't know why it doesn't serve a purpose?
Right.
Mm.
I just feel like, maybe it doesn't. But I don't know why.
Well, you have to. You don't have to figure that out though. It's a process. Just give yourself the time in the day to figure out your own shit. It's like getting distracted with external shit. Because the external shit is not going to be something you live with every day. You live with this 24/7, like all the time. So like figure this out so you can maneuver how you live out here. That makes sense.
Yeah.
What are the 3 things we said we were working on?
I wrote down like a lot. So, working
Number
on.
one is.
Well, I didn't put it in the number 1 spot,
Oh, sorry.
but attachment is one of them. And then patience, failure, and then the more physical, absorbing, breathing.
You're missing one important one. It was like the first one that we had. First one.
The first one.
Like the first time I had to start writing in your journal.
Cool. Glad I don't remember. Go on.
down? I swear you did.
Like maybe. Oh.
I want to remind you of something your father doesn't share a lot.
Right. Is it the feeling?
Oh, there it is.
That one.
Did you not write that down?
I don't think I did.
Really?
Yeah. I swear. It's just not in. Well, I mean, it's kind of like right there. So technically.
Exactly my point. So how's it kind of like right there? What's kind of like right there mean? What does that say?
But like it's this is like when we were like, what do I avoid? Ha ha ha, and it's the feeling thing.
Oh.
Right there. So it's the first thing.
There you go.
So
Wise choice.
Six. There it is.
Six things. Name me the list again. You have a very interesting list.
You like it?
I'm
like
going to
your
ask why
list.
for all of them.
Why?
Yeah.
What do you mean why?
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 Why work on those things? For each of them?
You know, for reasons.
Alright, so explain those reasons. Thank you. You know, for reasons. Good talk.
Oh, I love being so vague. Anyway, so we got patience. For why? Because I need to do that.
I'm punching him through. Because I need to. Why? Why do you need to do
Because
that?
I lack patience with myself and others.
Okay. I'll accept that for now.
Okay. Then there's attachment, and I also wrote dash 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 3 dashes because I tried to do 2, but then it got messy, and then
Perfectionist and very.
right, and then I was like, I have to let this be, but then I was like, do I rip the whole page out? Like, I'm that bad. I'm that.
Do I rip the whole page out and reread it, or?
Yeah, I'm that annoying.
Wow. So anyways, so after the 3 dashes.
Letting go.
Oh, nice.
Right, relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Relevant.
Why?
Oh, why? That's right. Because there are things that I am attached to or that I hold on to that don't serve me.
How do you know if something doesn't serve you?
If it's having negative effects, I guess, on how I live.
I remember that because I asked you a question about something else. And I'm like, how do you know if it doesn't serve you? You're like, I don't know. Oh, okay.
Right.
You just also just answered it just now.
Right.
Good time. All right.
Right.
Move forward.
Cool. Look, I don't understand this either.
It's okay. We're gonna try to understand that.
Figure it out. Next is failure and allowing failure to happen and accepting it for what it is, because it's not just a bad thing, and that's how my brain thinks of it. It's failure is bad. You never want to do that, but it's just part of the process and it's a lesson rather than something that's bad. Yeah.
Nice. A learning opportunity.
That.
Okay.
Very much that. And next is absorbing through.
Oh, this is physical.
Physical, yeah.
Which,
oh my god, I was so hyper aware of my feet yesterday, like last night, and I couldn't control it. And I was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I felt the throat punching energy from you. I really did. Anyway, I just had to let that out. What's next? Breathing.
why absorbing?
Right. So I don't like hurt myself.
Was that it?
Well, there's more. because
I don't know. Brianna, don't. So please explain to me.
So maybe I don't know either.
So if I told you to jump off a bridge because it's going to help your throat, you gonna jump off a bridge? If yes, then I really admire your loyalty, your undying, blind loyalty.
I really would. If you told me to jump off that right now, I probably would.
I doubt you would, because I feel you value your life more than that. But I'm going to accept your sarcasm. I know.
You're funny.
I am funny. Okay, alright. I mean, hey, at least you listen. So no other reasons why to work on absorbing.
Of course there's other reasons.
Do you know them?
Thought we just discussed this. It's a no for me.
I don't like you.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Alright, move on. Moving on.
Anyway, next is breathing. Because I don't do that. Physical. I don't do that in my movement. And that helps with movement.
I will literally. Come here.
Stop.
Come here.
I guess I deserve this.
Alright, go back. Let's try that again.
Right. Breathing. I'm about to say the same thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, we better change it.
It helps. I don't know how to put into words.
Then just say shit. Say shit and I'll connect it together.
Okay, so breathing, movement. The word dynamic is coming to my brain. It makes it go from to like, no, I don't know either.
No, maybe someone get it. It makes sense.
Okay.
You go from to
Right.
like, yeah, no, I get it.
That one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
one.
Alright, cool. Anything else?
And the last one, number 6, feeling.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Favorite
This
one. Why?
Right. Because I don't allow myself to. And I should.
Why?
Because I'm allowed to feel as a human.
You are.
Mm.
You are indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Question. How much do you cry?
I don't often, ever. And if I do, it's not like an emotional release kind of way. It's like I saw a cute puppy on some social media platform and I was like, that's really cute, and I shed a few tears and then that's it. It's dumb. Okay, I get it.
And I am not judging it. So
Right.
You cry off of cute things, but
Right.
not from emotional whatever.
I can't.
Well, how come?
I don't know. I just can't.
Do you allow yourself to if you feel to?
It depends. Because I want to. I just feel like I need a good cry. And that occasion, like to actually be able to cry, is few and far between. Like I very rarely feel that. But when I do, it's usually like at an inconvenient time and I'm like, ooh, I gotta go be somewhere and I can't go there looking like I just cried because that's embarrassing. I'm an ugly crier.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I know.
So you've cried?
Yes, I cried before. I'm not saying I've never cried before.
Right.
It just doesn't really happen ever.
Okay. But it happens.
Mm.
So when you do cry, what does it
a lot. It takes a lot.
What's usually the thing that's made you cry, if you don't mind me asking?
I love that question because I have to really think about that. Because now I'm gonna try to remember the last time I cried, like for real, honestly. When was that? Oh my god, I don't know. I think oh my god, I genuinely don't know.
So it could have been years, maybe. Or just like a lot of months.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Somewhere in between there.
So usually when you say you go somewhere, you do feel like crying. Do you stop yourself from crying?
Absolutely. I'm good at it.
So maybe that's why you don't cry. Because you stop yourself.
Yeah.
I would say, come to say why you don't show a lot of your feelings. It's almost as if like you suppress your emotions, how other people suppress your emotions. Does it serve you any purpose?
No.
You know why I like looking at you?
Really?
I said, you know why I like looking at you?
Why?
Because I feel you hide a lot in your eyes. Your eyes can't lie. Your body can, your eyes can't.
Maybe that's why I'm afraid of eye contact.
Maybe. Used to be that way for me. If I felt emotional about someone, I'd look away. And I'm like, oh, the eyes are vulnerable. I can lie with everything else, not my eyes. Unless I close them. But you look at someone's eyes, they tell you a lot. But I also enjoy what I see inside, whether it's pain or joy or happiness or whatever. I'm like, oh, it's beautiful. So I don't understand why she holds it back if she does. Or I hope she lets it out one day.
Me too.
I feel you won't. You just have to allow yourself. Give yourself permission to just be what you are. Even if you have somewhere to go and you're like, oh, I definitely feel like crying, but I can't cry. Let yourself cry. Allow yourself to. Because if you've gone for years of suppressing these things, it's gonna be a bitch to open that bottle. It's almost like tightening the bottle cap until like one day you explode. I'd rather you
I don't know words for it. I don't even know if I know what it is.
Is it something a negative or positive polarity?
It's like, it feels kind of neutral.